All right, we've made it to the last one of these videos in this little series of introductory videos that I've been doing. And in this one, I'm going to make a special promise to you. You see, I understand that one of the main things that keeps people away from churches or that turns people off from churches is how they deal with money. Now, at my last church, I thought we did a pretty good job of not talking about it too much and using people's tithes and offerings in a responsible way. But that said, it was still very much a traditional idea of giving. I am not sure that that is the best way to do things. I'm not even sure that that is really what Scripture wants us to do. Now, don't be mistaken. Scripture does talk about giving. It does talk about sacrificial giving. It talks about us giving back to God out of the abundance that He has first given us. But that has often been used to abuse people, to take their money, to be irresponsible, and it's done a lot of harm to people. So here's my promise to you. I will never ask you for money for me or even for this ministry. I will never do it. I will not ask you to tithe to me. I will not ask you to tithe to this ministry. Now, don't get me wrong. I do hope that this eventually might grow to a point where I can put money back into the ministry and where maybe if it doesn't completely support me and my family, at least it will supplement my other incomes. But I'm not going to do that by asking you for money. I'm going to do it the same way any other YouTuber or TikToker or social media influencer would. Simply through clicks and views and likes and follows and sponsorships and ads and all of those normal things that people do. I think that's fair and I think it's right. But I'm not going to ask you to do that. Instead, I am going to ask you periodically to support local nonprofits. I believe that's a far better and far responsible way to fulfill the biblical obligation to give. It is still giving back to God, in my opinion, and yet it is doing so in a way that has a positive and practical impact on the communities around us. So I may ask for your likes and your follows and your shares and your comments, but I will never ask for your money unless it's to support a nonprofit doing good in the community.